The biggest hurdle that I face in my life is definitely just not having energy after work to do anything. And in this little journey that I've been on where I've been trying to just be more active and exercise more and take care of myself in a better way, I've realized that that is my biggest hurdle that I face, is that I just don't have the energy to work out the way that I used to when I was younger. I do have a really active job. If you've been on this channel before at all, you know this is my main struggle. This and just like eating all the good snacks, you know? So then you're in like a mood and you're like on the Google and you're like, how the f people have energy to do anything after work? And you're on like a bodybuilding website somehow by accident. And then it's like, hey, I just got a new job and it's physically demanding on my feet all day for 8 hours. I have no energy to work out after work. What do I do? And then all the bodybuilder people are like, you just gotta do it, man. You just gotta make the time, man. You just gotta do it. You just gotta go right after work so you don't have an option. But then when I try to do something like that, like if I come home and I say, okay, we're gonna do a workout as soon as I get home from work, I'm giving it like 10% because I just simply do not have the energy to give any more than that. And then the second option that they give you is to just do it in the morning. But waking up to work out in the morning for me means that I'm getting up at 2 a.m. And I just don't know if that's something that I want to do every day. But that's what we're gonna do this week. We're gonna wake up at 2 a.m. I'm gonna get out of bed right away. I'm not gonna scroll my phone. I'm not gonna hit snooze. We're gonna get up. We're gonna get downstairs. We're going to get in a workout of some sort. And that's how I'm gonna start my day, just to see if it's something that I like. And maybe if that's a better way for me to get exercise into my day rather than like, you know, not doing it after work. So that's what we're doing. Is it worth it? Are we gonna enjoy it? Are we gonna hate it? I'm probably gonna hate it. I don't know. I guess we'll just find out. Tomorrow's day one, so let's just jump right into day one, Tara. I was supposed to wake up at 2 a.m. this morning so I could do a workout before work, but I just had a dream about it instead, and I guess I turned off my alarm. So that didn't happen. It's 3 a.m. and I have to get ready to go to work now. And by get ready, I mean I'm just waiting for my kettle so I can make my tea. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be starting this. Oops. We made it. I didn't sleep in today and I didn't just dream about this.
Hi, Arlo. You're never on camera.
I had to cut this morning's just like the last minute off, so we're just like 1 minute short because I have to take the dogs out now because I have to leave in a few minutes. So I'll take the dogs out, feed them breakfast, get my tea going, and I feel ready for the day. Getting a drink? Good morning. Guys, I made it up again today somehow. I've moved myself into a different room. I think the floor is just as squeaky in here, but at least I have a little bit of light. Let's get this bread, fam. Today I'm sweaty. Ugh. So yesterday at work, I don't know if I just like had extra caffeine or something, but I definitely had like more energy and was going really fast and accidentally finished my work really fast. So if that happens again today, then maybe it's just because of putting some effort in to do a quick little 10-15 minute workout in the morning. So I guess we will see now. So doggies are very wanting to go outside. Hello, it's day 2 Tara, checking in. I don't know if this is just like a little spring fever thing that I've got going on, but like yesterday and today when I get home from work, like I actually have energy to do things. And like even though my feet are really tired from just like standing all day, I still like have energy. Like I wanna go around the house and like do stuff. I wanna like clean up the yard, and I don't know, like usually I didn't have the energy to do those things on like a weekday, and like today's Friday. So like we're nearing the end of my week. Tomorrow's the last day of my work week. I got home from work today and I took the dogs outside. We just like played and rested and got a little bit of vitamin D in the sun, which was really, really nice. And then I like came inside and was like, I'm gonna vacuum. And usually vacuuming is like a weekend activity for me, but I was like, we're gonna vacuum. Busted out the big vacuum. I even like unclogged it because even though it's a tangle-free brush, it tangles all the time. Nobody cares about this. Stop talking about it, rambling. So I just like vacuumed the whole house. I like finally put away some Christmas decorations that I've been just like leaving out for some reason. I don't know. They've just been out and like the bin has been there to put them away and put them downstairs, but I just like haven't done it. But I did it today. We freaking did it, finally. All of the Christmas well, I can't say all of the Christmas decorations are downstairs because I still have a Christmas tree in my office. But I kind of like it. I don't know if I maybe want to leave it year round. We'll see. We'll see. But I got energy, guys. I don't know. This like working out in the morning thing. Is it just springtime? Am I just happy because there's vitamin D again? I don't know. But it feels really, really good. And I even just like took the time to make myself a really nice sandwich. Put a little pepper jam on some fresh sourdough from work, a little turkey, got arugula. I'm just like melting the cheese under the broiler in the oven right now. Oh my God, I hope I don't burn it. But like, yeah, these are usually things that I do on like the weekends when I have more energy. She toasty. But like I have energy today, you know? And I'm probably still gonna have energy to take the dogs for a walk. Although they're being walked right now and it's like 1,000,000 degrees out and I don't know if they're gonna wanna go for 2 more walks today. So we'll play that part by ear. But so far, working out in the morning and like just little workouts, right? Like I'm not even doing anything crazy. Like I did a 10-minute one this morning, the Grow with Joe one, which always kicks my ass and makes my butt and like my abs really fire up, which is nice. Because I'm doing exercise in the morning and moving my body, by the time I get to work after my like 45-minute drive, I don't feel so stiff when I get out of my car. I'm not noticing as much like plantar fasciitis pain on my left foot that I've been having for a few months now. And I don't know, I might be speaking too soon, but this might become a permanent thing for me where I just wake up at 2 a.m. See, because like the thing is, my alarm always goes off at 2 a.m. every morning, no matter what, even if I'm working out or not. Most times I just hit snooze until my second alarm at 2:25. And then I lay in bed for a little bit and like scroll social media. But I can't do that because 2 a.m. I gotta get up so I have time to do a workout, take the dogs out, get ready for work. It's been really nice. And I've been getting to work earlier. So I like get everything done sooner because I can mix some breads. I don't know. My whole like schedule of efficiency is just thrown off and like in a good way at work. So I'm really enjoying that. Yeah, I don't know. I could be speaking too soon, but so far I am a proponent of a quick little workout before going to work in the morning, even though it means I have to get out of bed at 2 a.m. I guess we'll see by next week if I'm still feeling like good and positive about it. So stay tuned because who knows what's gonna happen. It's only day 2, so we can't tell, right? All right, see you tomorrow morning. All right, I just had to show you the sandwich. I know nobody cares, but like I just love a good sandwich. I could live on sandwiches, you know? Like they're such a good food. It's like yesterday we had some brie in the house, so I made this sandwich but with triple cream brie and I melted it in the oven instead of, I just used mozzarella today. But like sandwiches are so freaking good. Oh, so hot. Oh! Here's what happened there. I forgot that I had put the pepper jam on the same piece of bread that I put the cheese on and toasted it in the oven. So the pepper jam is now hot liquid lava. And I think it just like burned my lip a little bit. Anyway, that's cool. I just wanted to show you my sandwich. Okay, bye. Why am I speaking like 1,000 miles a minute? I need to just chill. I just gotta chill.
Good, take one more deep breath in and as you exhale, come to stillness now.
I stayed in bed for like an extra 10 minutes this morning. So I just chose a 10-minute yoga morning workout instead of like a 15-minute, you know, get your day started workout, and feeling good. My heels feel nice and loose. My calves are nice and loose and ready to get this bread. Get it? Because I'm a baker. This morning I'm just going to be doing like a 15-minute upper body workout. I feel like that's one that I tend to avoid, or like just not one that I naturally gravitate towards like choosing to do. So that's this morning's workout. Let's get at it. upper body workouts are fun. I do need to actually get like proper dumbbells because I really only have one 5-pound dumbbell and then like my big long 20-pound little barbell thingy. That would have been a lot easier if I actually had 2 dumbbells, but now I feel great. Just a quick little, you know, quick little workout. Ready to go for the day now. Let's go. I'm working out in jeans today because that's just what I'm wearing to work. So I'm also running a little bit late. Oh God. That was a good one. I feel surprisingly hot and sweaty. Probably working out in jeans was not the best idea, but what a weird accent. What the fuck was that? Okay, I'm running late. I gotta go to work. I don't know what took me so long to try this, and right now I am just so glad that I have this YouTube channel that I do for fun. Right now, today, this last whole week that I've been doing this has been insane in the best possible way that I didn't even know could exist. If you've been like me and struggle with having no energy after your work days to just do life stuff that you need to do, but you can't freaking do it because you don't have the resources, the mental, the physical energy. Please, for the love of God, just wake up 15 minutes earlier and just do something. You know, I used to really be the kind of person that thought that like a proper workout is like half an hour to an hour long. Like it has to be this like insane session. And sure, that's like great for your health and your cardiovascular health and all those kinds of things. And it just doesn't have to be that way. It just really doesn't. You don't have to do that much work. You really don't. Even on the days where I'm just getting up and doing like a 10-minute yoga flow before work has been so tremendously impactful on my life in these past, it's been like 10 days now. I'm just blown away by how this has improved my days. Like for example, I got home from work. I'm already at 16,787 steps. I already walked 7.44 miles today. Usually I would get home from work of like a day like that and just be absolutely drained and just wiped and dead. And I even went to Menards after work and just wandered around and needed to get some screws, and I looked at some plants and some outdoor furniture. And usually if I would do that after work, I would be even more dead. And I still am like,
let's go everybody.
And I'm sure that, like I said in the beginning, I think of this video, that the weather is probably having a little bit of effect just because there is actually like sun and vitamin D and stuff out, and it isn't just like freezing cold, even though we did literally just have like a snowstorm 2 days ago. It's beautiful and 55 degrees and sunny out today. Even on those days when it was dark and snowstormy, I still felt great. And even on my weekends when I wake up and I was like, well, I don't have to film because it's my weekend and this is supposed to be for my work days, I still felt like doing it. So I would still do my little workout. To actually find something like this that just is so simple. Like it's literally so easy. It's barely any effort. The only effort is that I have to actually get out of bed when my alarm goes off at 2 instead of just hitting snooze or just laying in bed and scrolling social media or whatever for the next 45 minutes. It's literally the easiest thing in the world. I can just ramble on and on and on about this forever, and I'm sure nobody cares. Nobody wants to just like sit here and watch me ramble about how much waking up earlier and doing a 10-15 minute workout has improved my life, because it freaking has. So I just need you to understand, okay? It's amazing, it's great, it's fantastic, it's fun. You don't need to do a half hour, 45 minute, hour long workout. If you have time and you want to, I'm sure that's great. But little 15-minuters have been working wonders for me. Just that tiny, tiny amount. I have found my way. I still like doing other exercises and spending more time and like doing strength training stuff and whatnot, or going for like a 12-330 on the treadmill. Like that's still fun, but I don't feel like the pressure now that I felt before to like work out 4 to 5 times a week or like that kind of thing. Cause it's like, I already did a little bit of a workout in the morning and I know I'm gonna go for a walk with the dogs later and that kind of stuff. So I know that I'm getting up and about and moving around and like moving my body in ways that makes it happy and makes me happy. It's amazing. I'm flabbergasted, if you will. I don't think I've ever said that word out loud before. I feel so good. I really do believe that this is something that I'm going to keep doing for ever, for the foreseeable future anyway, let's say that. It's that great. There's certain things in life where like, even though they feel really good and you feel good with them, you still kind of don't do them all the time. Like eating really well feels great, really feels great. But you know what else feels great? Chocolate cake. You know what else feels great? A whole freaking pizza. Although sometimes you feel kind of like shit afterwards, but in the moment it feels really good. But this is something that feels good all the time. And the only negative, the only like hurdle that I face doing this is just actually get out of bed on time. But I feel like I've been doing a really good job. I've actually even been having a little bit of fun choosing my workout the night before, getting it like queued up and ready to go. I always pick out my clothes the night before as well. It's something I've always done, but this morning I literally just worked out in jeans. I just did the little workout in what I was wearing to work that day this morning. It was a mistake because I was really hot and sweaty. But just to be able to know that like, I can do that if I want to, because I'm not gonna be like sweating through my clothes. Like I'm not like sweating buckets or anything, you know? I'm just like getting a good pump on. And I would say that I'm probably not getting any sweatier than I get at work, so I don't feel like gross. Because there's definitely times at work where like I'll look at my watch and my heart is like at 130 because I'm just zip zopping, bebopping, skedaddling around, lifting shit, zooming, you know, it's a strenuous job at times, so I don't feel like I'm getting crazy sweaty before going in, so it feels okay. I don't feel like I need to shower, which is another bonus to like a lot of times if you're like, I have to work out before work and you have that like 35-minute, hour-long mindset, you're probably gonna wanna shower after that. Whereas with this, you don't have that. There's more pressure taken away. It feels easier, it feels more accessible, feels more effortless, honestly, to just roll out of bed. My clothes are already picked out. My video is already picked out. I know what I'm doing. I just come down here. I try to ignore the dogs, but they're like all up in my grill, like,
hey, what's going on with this new routine? We're a little confused.
And I just do my little workout and then continue on with my day. Why didn't I do this before? Why was I so resistant? Why am I so resistant to trying new things? Sometimes, not all the time, but I've taken the effort out of it. I've gamified it, you know? It's a game now. I've min-maxed my day. Is that the solution to my life? To all my life problems? I just need to find a way to like min-max efficiency? We fucking got it, ladies and gentlemen. I've cracked the code. I know how to live my life now. If only I could win the lottery or somehow just get paid 4 times the amount that I get paid so I could live like a normal human. We'd be ballin'. The world would be in danger because I would be so on the ball with shit. The world would have to just look out because I would be causing a ruckus, causing chaos, doing all sorts of shit. Would I be in reality though? Probably not. Okay, I think that's all I need to say about this really. You don't need to watch me ramble on about how awesome this is. One thing I can say, if you are struggling with working out just in your day, if you can find a way to do this, 10-15 minutes in the morning before you start your day. It doesn't need to be crazy. Set out your clothes the night before. Pick out your video the night before. Bam, you wake up, you do it, it's done. You don't have to freak out about anything. You're not like worrying about not moving your body and because you're just doing it. You're taking care of it in the morning, not a big deal. Done, out of the way, day complete. Well, day not complete, day just started on a great note. All right, that's all I have to say about this. Of course, I still wish I had more hours in the day to do more things, but it's, you know, we're doing all right so far. Having a good start to the year, I'd say. I don't want to say like 2023 is my year because, I mean, what is a year really? It's a circle. Calendar is a circle, you know? It's not stop, start. It's a circle. It's continually going in my head anyway. Do you guys see the calendar like that or do you see it like, oh my God, how did you guys see the calendar? Is that weird? No, that's fine. It's totally normal. The circle, the calendar is a circle because the world is a circle. Time is a circle. Don't people say the time is linear? Oh my God, I just broke my brain. Okay, I smell like onions. I had to make some onions for an onion rye bread. I'm making it work tomorrow and I stink. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that little like button. You can subscribe to the channel if you'd like to get a little update on how this is going, because I probably will do a little update maybe in a couple weeks or a month or two. I really do feel like this is something that I will be continuing for the foreseeable future. So if you're interested in an update, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification if you want to know when I post new videos. It's super cool. You know, the whole YouTube spiel. Like, comment, subscribe, bell notifications, do it all. We love you. I love this little community that we've built here. Everybody who leaves comments, I appreciate it so much. We just have had little comment chats, you know, just feels nice. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everybody who does and everybody who comments on my videos. Anyway, I spieled, I rambled. Thank you, goodbye. Come here, babies. Say bye, dogs. Say bye, everyone. Thank you for sharing your morning time with me, boys, so that I can spend time on myself to better myself. Oh my God, you need to be groomed. Thanks, babies. My little workout buddies, always in the way, always pushing me over and getting in my face. Yeah, okay, thank you for watching. See you in the next video, bye.